Good evening, friends, and welcome to a very interesting and exciting session today on Saturday. We'll be talking about Ranveer Singh. He has got big extortion calls after the film Durandar, which was a huge hit, and also the fact that what is Rahul Gandhi's next big move after after the strange behavior in Parliament, where he was asked to talk on the budget, and he kept on blabbering about martial arts, grip, and all those words. And we'll be talking about that as well as the fact that Jaya Bachchan and our finance minister, had a bit of argument, which was quite hilarious. We'll be talking about that as well in this session. Welcome, Leena. Welcome, Sunita. So, friends, coming to the first news, and this is quite interesting that Bollywood is again facing the threat of someone very familiar. And who is that? Now, after receiving an extortion threat, Ranveer Singh has been sent another disturbing voice note, and this time from a man claiming to be associated with the Bishnoi gang. And the development comes close on the heels of heightened security outside his house. Now, according to news reports, the fresh threat was sent via a voice note on Friday. In it, the unidentified caller wants Ranveer to fall in line and claims that if he does not comply, he will be targeted. Now, what is really happening, friends, is that a voice message and audio clips have surfaced threatening Ranveer Singh and filmmaker Rohit Shetty, allegedly from an operative of the Lawrence Bishnoi gang. And the threats have been described as chilling and persistent, with messages warning that Ranveer Singh's next 7 generations will remember the consequences if the demands are not met. And what is the nature of the threat, you will ask? So the initial audio threats demanded extortion money. Reports say up to 10 crore rupees allegedly sent to Ranveer Singh's manager. And a separate voice note reportedly warned that if he does not fall in line, the gang would target his staff, managers, and their families first as a way to teach him a lesson. They also named Rohit Shetty and issued warnings to the entire Bollywood community to comply, intensifying the seriousness of the incident. And meanwhile, the Mumbai police and the crime branch are investigating the voice clips and extortion threats, including forensic analysis of the audio to confirm authenticity. The authorities are also trying to trace the origin of the messages and have increased security around Ranveer Singh's house. So this is a very big threat. Again, the name of Lawrence Bishnoi is cropping up, friends, and we saw his name cropping up obviously with the likes of Salman Khan, because there was a shooting outside Salman Khan's house, a couple of years back, and also the fact that Salman Khan's father got threat letters, right, when he's going for walk. So it is quite obvious that the Lawrence Bishnoi gang has targeted the whole of the Bollywood mafia, and it is quite obvious because this is Durandar was a huge hit even in Pakistan, where the fake pirated version of Durandar was selling like hotcakes in Pakistan, and in Middle East as well. The Netflix version is ranking in the top. That Durandar is ranking on top in Netflix in the Middle East as well as Pakistan. So where it was banned. So now you can see that last week there was a meeting with Salman Khan and many other Bollywood celebrities, so-called celebrities, who attended the RSS, very important RSS centenary meeting. So you can see how you can connect the dots, isn't it? Because Bollywood, why should they attend a far right-wing outfit meeting like the RSS all of a sudden, right? Are they scared of something? They also seem to, be close to, getting a meeting with Yogi Ji because they want to shift the film studio from Mumbai to Noida. So all this is happening, and it's quite obvious that the ISI influence on Bollywood films is, decreasing. Even though there are a handful of films which is anti-Hindu, especially the films from Kerala, which mocks Hindu traditions, as we have seen. But overall, the influence, the anti-Hindu influence, the anti-Sanatan influence, at the moment at least, seems to be decreasing in my observation. And also the fact that Bollywood knows that the movement and the trend and the the feelings of every Gen Z Indian is towards patriotism and also Sanatan Dharma. So they will make their content and their films around this, feelings. So that is a strategy. After obviously, what happened after SSR was and Disha Salian was, taken was, murdered, right? So welcome, Sunita ji. Friends, do drop in your comments below this video as to why you think Bollywood is suddenly attending an RSS meeting all of a sudden, and yeah, they might have banned this movie in Pakistan and other countries. It seems it escalated in downloads, especially in Pakistan, shows the popularity of the concept. Yes, Sunita ji. And also the fact that Ranveer Singh's wife Deepika Padukone is quite a powerful lady in Bollywood because she has been given ample opportunities in films, and also the fact that she was given various invitations across international fashion events. Also, she was invited to present the FIFA World Cup in Qatar, and also the fact that she is also seen as an ambassador of Qatar Airways. A year back, if you remember. So all in all, we'll have to wait and watch how this thing progresses, how the threats on Ranveer Singh, especially how the Mumbai police investigate and whether they will find any further findings to this threat. We'll wait and watch, and we'll keep you updated on the same. So coming to the next piece of news, friends, and this is quite interesting and quite hilarious. Now, all of a sudden, as we know that Karan Johar, his films are not doing well, and also the fact that Coffee with Karan show is not getting much viewership like the Kapil Sharma show. So now YouTube, the most one of the most popular YouTubers in India, Carrie Minati. Now, for those of you who do not know Carrie Minati, I'm just showing a slide, and so this is this popular YouTuber called Carrie Minati. He's a roaster, he's a streamer, he's a rapper, and he has 45 plus million subscribers on his channel. He's one of the biggest YouTubers in India, and his views, his each and every video of his has a million views. Now, what exactly transpired between Karan Johar and Carrie Minati? So now the why is Karan Johar really sort of upset with this YouTuber? Now, according to news agency, the order was passed by civil judge P.G. Bosley on Monday in a suit filed by Karan Johar, who alleged that certain videos circulating on social media sought to ridicule him and damage his reputation and goodwill he painstakingly built over decades. So this is what has happened. The court also directed social media platforms to remove Nagar's existing videos targeting the filmmaker, and this is how we say that what goes around comes around. And in the case of Karan Johar, we know that he used to ridicule, outsiders like Karan Johar, and at that time, that is fine for Karan Johar that he can, ridicule each and everyone in Bollywood. He can bully them, but when someone, makes fun of him, then he has a problem. And especially when this YouTuber with such a huge following does this to him, this is what happens. That he's so afraid of, his name going down. Now, apparently, this is how things are going in Bollywood. That now people are not watching Bollywood films because of the advent of social media and the popularity of Instagram, the popularity of YouTube, YouTubers in particular. That any common man who has some charisma, who has knowledge, who has talent, can has the possibility to rake in millions of subscribers and followers on Instagram and YouTube, and they become more popular than Bollywood actors and actresses today. That's the power of social media, and this is why even many news channels also are realizing this as well. Also, the fact that I read somewhere that a popular influencer, he and his mother traveled in a flight, and they were flying first class. And in that same plane was Kiara Dwani and Karthik Aryan. And this influencer's mother was supposed to sit in a particular seat, but his mother, by mistake, sat on Kiara Dwani's seat in first class. And when Kiara Dwani saw this, she made some, faces, and his mother eventually got back to her original seat in the plane. And he tweeted about this, which raked in a million views on Instagram and YouTube. So you can see how the power of social media influencers are really affecting the business and image of Bollywood actors, actresses, producers, and so forth. Yes, probably Bollywood is getting out of the clutches of Pakistan ISI. Yes, the strategy is how to earn more money. His wife is the one who stood with the Tukde gang. Yes, Leena ji at JNU. Maybe his her loyalty with the deep state is in question, isn't it? He also made hell life hell for SSR, boycott him and his productions. Yes, Leena ji. Aditya Dar, the director of Durandar, must surely be appreciated for his honesty. Though his loving wife Yami Gautam liked the role of Sara Arjun, he denied as he wanted a fresh person for that. Yes, character so selected Sara Arjun after auditioning 100 girls later. So also the fact, Sunita ji, that Durandar Part 2 is releasing in March, and we'll have to wait and see how that performs. And if that is a huge hit, then the likes of Karan Johar, they have a huge problem in their hands, isn't it? Because Karan Johar's last film with Karthik Aryan and Ananya Pandey, it was a huge flop, isn't it? So now coming to the next piece of news, friends, and Rahul Gandhi, as we have discussed time and again this week, he never fails to entertain us in those parliamentary sessions, and he teaches us the nuances of various martial art forms, uh, and also he and even the speaker was quite perplexed as to what he was getting into, because the topic of discussion was the budget, and he discussed various terminologies like the grip and giving in and all those things. So now the latest with Rahul Gandhi is that Nishikant Dubey, the BJP MP, has demanded the expulsion of Rahul Gandhi from the Lok Sabha. He has submitted a notice seeking a substantiative motion against Rahul Gandhi over his remarks on the India-US trade deal. And so this is the notice, and the process starts when a member or party files a formal complaint against a sitting member, and the Lok Sabha Speaker may refer the complaint to the Committee of Privileges, which conducts a detailed probe, and the committee investigates the matter, can call witnesses, and allow the said MP to present a defense. After reviewing the evidence, it submits a report with the findings and recommendations. And the committee's report is presented in the Lok Sabha. If the committee finds the member guilty and recommends expulsion, a motion is moved in the Lok Sabha to accept the recommendation. The motion must be approved by a majority of MPs present and voting. If a majority of members support the motion, the member is expelled. So if you remember, Rahul Gandhi was expelled in 2023. A Surat court sentenced him to 2 years in prison after he was found guilty in a criminal defamation case over a remark he made about the Modi surname. Now, as per Section 8, bracket 3 of the Representation of the People Act 1951, if an MP is convicted in a criminal case and sentenced to 2 years or more, they are automatically disqualified from the parliament. However, Gandhi challenged the conviction in the Supreme Court, which later stayed his conviction. As a result, his Lok Sabha membership was restored and he returned as an MP. This was a history, and you can see how he has got away with a lot of things in the past, and right now also the BJP has to be more and more aggressive because he has a lot of cases on him, like the National Herald case, the citizenship case, the Augusta Westland case, and many other cases, isn't it? The reason why Rahul Gandhi seems to be always agitated, maybe because he lacks happiness in his life, in spite of his riches, is what I believe. He is never normal. Also, the pressure of the deep state on him, the George Soros sorts, and the fact that he is losing elections left and right. He is losing allies. He's losing the party's support also. Like the dot dot alliance is also falling apart, and especially the likes of Mamta Banerjee and all those dot alliance members, even the Tejasvi Yadav, after what happened in Bihar election. Right now, I think DMK is the only is the only party which is sort of supporting him very, very strongly, and we'll have to wait and see what transpires in the Kerala election as well. So right now he has a huge problem in his hands, and he's somehow he wants to create pandemonium, ruckus inside the parliament, and it's high time BJP, Modi ji, and Amit Shah, they revise their strategy as to how to uh, navigate around this particular strange situation. Also, quite interestingly, the farmer delegation of farmer organizations have met Rahul Gandhi because they want to again protest against the US-India trade agreement. And Rahul Gandhi has met the farmer organizations. So farmers are struggling with inflation, rising costs, and uncertain MSPs. Now they are being thrown into the ring. This is what Rahul Gandhi is saying. So you can see how the whole game of the US deep state, the opposition parties in India, how they are trying to unsettle Modi ji and BJP, right? India does not need such an opposition. They are stopping bills from being passed, and Gandhi is doing what deep state is telling him to do. Yes, why is Home Ministry sitting on his citizenship? So now, friends, this is quite. We'll end this session with a very interesting exchange of words between our finance minister Nirmala Sitharaman and veteran actress Jaya Bachchan. So Jaya Bachchan, took a sharp dig at Nirmala Sitharaman, calling her a great storyteller while questioning the tax burden that she said has driven up cinema ticket prices. And responding to this, Nirmala clarified that entertainment tax and ticket pricing fall under the jurisdiction of the state governments and not the center. And so this is what is happening, that even Jaya Bachchan, before she, argues with the finance minister, she has to maybe take some time out and read the rules and laws of the center and the state before making such statements. And this is how the people from Bollywood and all those people, they keep making such huge blunders. And but at least compared to Rahul Gandhi, I think Jaya Bachchan has more sense. Jaya doesn't know state puts taxes on tickets. FM is correct. Yes, should ask Jaya Bachchan how much tax she and her family has evaded, says Gloria. And so this is what is happening, friends. And we'll catch you on Monday. And please make sure to hit the like button, and we'll see you again. Until then, Jai Hind and Jai Shri Ram.